was looking at your page and I saw a post. It was a post around what you sacrificed to get into investment banking from a non-target. And you listed, I missed family events. I didn't really have weekends. I quit my college sport. I never was able to go on summer vacations. Like, I got two questions. Why was that desire so strong? Like, what is it for IB with you? And then second of all, now being here, was it worth it?
Yeah. First of all, I was not a huge partier in college to begin with. I think that contributes. So like I liked the social life, but I preferred working. And it was it just accommodated me better. Uh, and so the summer vacations, I had never taken vacations as a kid anyway. So it's like I think I took one vacation um, my between my sophomore and junior year, and that was because I had a local internship that kind of allowed me to take a week at the beginning and just start later. Um, and you know the reason I skipped a lot of that stuff is because of internships, right? Weekends, it's like okay, I have to network on the weekends. I have to do all my homework on the weekends because during the week I was either in college sports or um, I was doing homework or whatever it might be. And so then beyond that, I had to quit my college sport to work internships, right? Because I had to work during school now. I didn't have a parent pay for my tuition. I didn't have parents pay for my apartment or anything like that. So it's like once I got my first year, my parents helped me out like my first year and a half or so. But after that, it was like, okay, it's on me. Like, they can't help me out anymore. I had to quit my college sport and work myself at internships, at jobs, and then also do everything like that on the side. So a part of it's money, part of it's like I wasn't super drawn to it to begin with. Looking at now, do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. Like invest. I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. I love my job. I love my firm. I love what I do. And my biggest motivator that whole time, you asked about drive, like what drove me to do that is I was so scared of regret.
Mm.
Um, Getting to a certain point, if you graduate university and all of a sudden you can't get a job, it's because of choices you made starting your freshman year, right?
Mhm.
And it's like that stuff you can't like go back and fix, and it takes so long to correct. So I figured my mentality was I better get near perfect grades right now so I don't regret that in the future. I better get as much experience in college right now so I don't realize at the end of graduation and say, oh shit, like I have no job or I have no, opportunity or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
because then you're going to have to grind to get it.
right.
But if you do the grind before, it's a lot easier than how much you'll have to grind after the fact. And I just didn't want to regret.
So something I talk about a lot that has completely changed my life. And it's a very cliche phrase. You're the sum of the five people you spend the most time around. So I came from a small town in Wisconsin. Everybody very similar to me. Like same religious, political views. We kind of just did this and that. I come to Wash U, boom. Everybody's from New York, LA, completely different, super driven, motivated, and they're on their internship grind freshman year. So I'm like, all right, I guess I got to pick this up. Nobody back home did that. And so I was never exposed to that back home. But as soon as I changed my environment, boom, I'm locked in. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Somewhere on the screen should direct you to somewhere else in our channel. But as always, believe foolishly.